In the heart of the African savanna, nestled between two mighty rivers, lay the lands of the Zora and the Kofi tribes. For generations, these tribes lived in harmony, yet their history bore a deep-rooted rivalry. Amidst this tension, fate wove a tale of forbidden love. On the banks of the river that separated the two tribes, beneath the golden African sun, a young Zora warrior named Kwame stood, his gaze drawn to the shimmering waters. As he dipped his hands into the cool embrace of the river, he sensed a presence, a soft rustle in the nearby foliage. Turning, Kwame's eyes met those of a Kofi maiden named Adana. She stood at the water's edge, her dark curls cascading over her shoulders like a waterfall of ebony silk. In that moment, time seemed to stand still as their eyes locked, and the world around them faded away. Kwame and Adana's love blossomed in the quiet moments stolen beneath the cloak of night. Beneath the canopy of stars, they would meet at the river's edge, their whispers mingling with the gentle rustle of the wind through the trees. But even in the darkness, secrets have a way of being discovered. Word of their forbidden romance spread like wildfire through the tribes, carried on the lips of gossiping villagers and whispered in the ears of elders. Some shook their heads in disapproval, while others whispered in hushed tones of the danger their love posed. In a remote village, nestled deep within the heart of the savannah, there lived an ancient seeress known as Momazei. Her eyes, clouded with age yet still sharp with wisdom, could pierce the veil of time itself. One fateful night, Momazei looked to the stars and saw the threads of fate intertwining. She spoke of a prophecy, a love that would bridge the chasm between the Zora and the Kofi, yet bring both tribes to the brink of war. As whispers of Kwame and Adana's forbidden love echoed through the tribes, the elders convened, their brows furrowed with concern. They knew that such a love could spell trouble for the fragile peace that existed between the Zora and the Kofi. Determined to test the strength of Kwame and Adana's love, the tribal chiefs devised a series of trials, each more challenging than the last. Only by overcoming these trials could their love be proven true. The first trial came swiftly, a test of courage that would push Kwame and Adana to their limits. Under the cover of darkness, they ventured into the heart of the forbidden forest, where shadows danced like specters among the trees. Hand in hand, they navigated the twisting paths and treacherous terrain, their hearts filled with determination. Though fear threatened to overwhelm them, they pressed on, their love guiding them through the darkness. Next came the test of loyalty, a trial that would challenge the very foundation of their love. Each was summoned before their respective tribes, questioned relentlessly about their allegiance and their devotion to their people. Despite the doubt and suspicion that surrounded them, Kwame and Adana remained steadfast, their love unwavering. They knew that their bond transcended the boundaries of tribe and tradition, and they would not be swayed by the opinions of others. The final trial loomed before them, the test of sacrifice. To prove the depth of their love, Kwame and Adana were tasked with surrendering that which they held most dear. With heavy hearts, they made their offerings, knowing that in love, there is often great pain. But they also knew that true love requires sacrifice, and they were willing to pay whatever price was demanded of them. As the sun rose on the day of reckoning, the tribes gathered at the river's edge, anticipation thick in the air. Would Kwame and Adana's love withstand the trials, or would it crumble beneath the weight of tradition and expectation?